G'day guys and welcome back to the JFBS Supercoach channel. And today we're going to go through the round 6 review of NBL Supercoach. And as you can see, I've beaten it. I've beaten Damon Lowry again. Apologise, it's probably coming out really late. I've had to re-record it and I've had stuff going on. Been watching the games. Games are unbelievable today. I mean, as a Melbourne United fan, it's kind of it's going to sound like I'm a bit of a bandwagon, but I don't really care. But this is the first year I kind of properly chosen a team. I've only got two options, and um, you know, when you hear that, Andrew Gaze is the guy that you want to played for the Tigers, then turned to United. Southeast Melbourne used to be the dirty team or something like that. Anyways, that's irrelevant to what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'd go for Melbourne United, and the game today was unreal. Like, it's game of the season right there. Like, Tyson Walker did such a great job on Bryce Cotton. I thought Finn Delaney had a good game. Like, he's such an unselfish, underrated guy. Jesse Edwards obviously was efficient and he did so well. I thought Goulding did well. Like, it was a really good team effort. And so with same with like Adelaide, like Cheatham, like had a superb game, easily the best game of the season. Don't know about career when he was at New Zealand, but he was great. Bryce Cotton it wasn't him all the time, but he got you 20 something points. He kind of figured out how to play against Melbourne like halfway through the first quarter, and just bucket after bucket. So it was good to see. It was a bit of a tactical game, which was really good. I thought Humphries played well, Rakosovic as well. Like, everyone played well, I thought. There was not really um, a clear reason why either team did so well or did like shit. Can't think of a word. But and then the Sydney Tasmania game, that was again like amazing. I kind of slept through a bit of the third quarter, and then was caught up busy, and in the background of dinner, saw that Nick Marshall put up the game winner, and I was like, "Oh my god!" They were down by 16 points. Like, and it's good to see Sydney lose because I kind of find them boring to watch, in my opinion. But yeah, that was good. It was a good day, great day of basketball, especially for NBL. Yeah, as you can see, as I said before, Damon Lowry, 806 overall, top 6%, which is good. I want to try and get to top 5, maybe even top 1%. Still like weeks away from that happening. 1,400 teams beat Damon Lowry. I'm pretty sure like either I'm going to say around 8,000 people don't even play it. And I noticed this number's going up. Maybe it's because people are adding teams and making teams and having more of a chance to win those prizes that the NBA, like Supercoach, has put out. I'm not going to do it. I don't really care, but I think it's just funny that it's like gradually grown by like 2,000 people. But it was another thing I was going to mention. I'm sorry I didn't do the preview for round 6 or the review for round 5. Bit away camping, had a good time. But we're back to normal schedule today. Sorry, this is a longer intro. Let's go to game day. We can just quickly do week 5. I'm also going to try and skim through this because this is a re-record, and I get pissed off when I have to re-record stuff. But this one we lost by 70, and it was, I think, solely because of Jesse Edwards, really, and Bull Quoll had a shit first game. Like, he had a poo. I went with him because there was a game we had, like, the first game of the season, he had like 8 rebounds. And I was like, Jesus, like, let me get that on my team. But now he's started, and now he's like, I think he's done better this week. But anyways, it was annoying that Kruslovic and Ben Air played well. Flynn Cameron I think he had a bad second game, or he had one bad game. He did play well today, actually, in that Melbourne game. Patterson, 33, could have done better, but oh well, you win some, you lose some. I'm not very pissed off. That's the first time that I've lost. But yeah, this week, which we're focusing a bit more on, copied the Luala Chul Harrison thing. The reason I went Harrison is because he played against New Zealand and Sem, and obviously I think that their centers are like New Zealand don't have a great center. They don't have a really good center rotation, so I just thought that would be really good. He gets a lot of rebounds, been killing it this year. So I thought I'd just go with him. Whereas Lualichul had he had Cairns, then JaVale McGee. So you know, I just wanted to go for the games that were probably easier matchups, and for Harrison, it was that. Um, but Patterson 45. I didn't watch any of the Brisbane games, but they did come back and beat New Zealand, which was great. So Patterson had a 45 score. Jaron really had a 33. I'm pretty happy about that personally. Delaney had a 40. Technically could have had a better score, but if we win, we win. That's all I really care. It's not like he's going to be on my team next week. Um, Chris Goulding, 38. That's probably the one guy I felt like could have done better, but at the end of the day, don't care. We won. Rain Smith, 44. That's probably a good. Sorry, that blue thing's pissing me off. Rain Smith, like I said, did better. I didn't watch many of the games because obviously camping, but um, yeah, I mean, 44 is a pretty decent score for a guy like him. Tyson Walker, I mean, they're like minus 21. I know the second game he focused a lot more on Bryce Cotton, and fair enough. That wasn't a reason going into it, but I was like, oh well, there's a reason. He's going to be focusing on Bryce, which he did a decent job until like that kind of second quarter where he kind of killed it. Carl Bowen had a 34. Like I felt like him and I knew Krebs wasn't going to play much in the Adelaide game because Chris Goulding you need to play, but Carl Bowen. It's not that I'm pissed off that he does well because obviously Melbourne fan, but just why do you have to score so much? Be impactful without filling the stat sheet, please. So look, at the end of the day, it was a good turnout. We won by 14. Other players that did well, we could have a look here. Sobey was the main guy, 84, which is good. I'm very skeptical of Sobey because he'll have, I reckon, two really good games and then just one bad one, and that puts me off. I rather a consistent guy like Lualichul has been averaging 40 the whole time. I know he's averaging 35, which is 5 points less, but I just rather Lualichul personally. Kendrick Davis, 79. Do you know what? That's pretty decent, but I am not paying 390k for 79 points. Prather, 417. It's going to be more. It's going to be difficult now to have fit him in your team. So yeah, I'm not sure. Tyrell Harrison talks about Christian Doolittle, 64. He'll be a decent. I think they have a two gamer. Where did I put my phone? There it is. I think they have a two gamer for round 7. So I reckon he'll be a decent shout considering he's 280. He's a cheaper guy. Round 7, Perth are playing a double, so I reckon he's not a bad option. Pep had a 60. Shout out to the 41 people that went with him. 60 points. I don't know what he did, but I'm sure he played well. Same with Foxwell. Where am I going? Wow, Chief had a great game. I don't know if I talked about it before, but best game of his. Oh no, I did talk about best game of the season. Best game for him this season. Sorry, can't speak properly. Jesse Edwards, 51. He's going down in price, which is annoying. His second game was a lot bigger impact when he had 25 points and 9 rebounds, so that was pretty good. Menenga with 50. Henschel with 49. That's a good boost for his career. Jalen Adams is just slowly declining his averages of a 47. JaVale only played one game but had a 46. So pretty insane. But yeah, that was the players. I just want to have a look at rankings as well. 603 is insane. I think that Aaliyah thing is pretty good. Smith 44, Galloway 36. So having the top 3 guys of Lualichul, Sobey, and Harrison couldn't do too wrong there. Obviously went big. Maybe that's probably the way you go with 140, like around one. You got 150, 120, 140, and then you have 3 top guys instead of like a 90k, 100k, and 4 guys who are just too good. Like at round 1, it was a lot easier to pick, but yeah, that was the best guy of that round. we'll go through the teams that do have the doubles. So it is Brisbane, Cairns, Illawarra, and then you've oh god, I've lost myself. And then you've got Perth, Sydney, and Tasmania. So these are the guys on the double. These are the guys you want to target. Um, cheapies that are decent. You got Blanchfield down there. Hopefully he's been getting minutes. I'll have a look. Jaron Riley again, gone up a bit. Ben Air, thought he had a good fourth quarter today. Bullcole, he's on the ban list. Maybe Bill Wiley Bales. I just need to look at some averages and stats because I've been a bit out of it for the past round and a bit. Yeah, so I reckon 3 140 guys and like around 120 to 140, and then 3 guys who are just like top of the table. But yeah, those are the teams you want to go for. Those 6 there. Avoid the Melbourne teams, the across the ditch team, and Radelaide. Anyways, yeah. Sorry that, like I said, this was posted late. I'll be posting my team reveal on Tuesday, day before the first game on Wednesday. Dakota Matthias might be playing. That'll be interesting to see his first 2 games, and maybe he might be decent for the week after if Brisbane's playing 2 games. Sorry, it's just my mind just got a bit carried away. Anyways, thanks again for watching the video. Hopefully you guys beat the coach as well. Have a good week. I'll see you on next time. Well, if you're seeing the preview, I'll see you Tuesday. But yeah, thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.